everybody.
Hey, welcome back to the Time Travel Sisters. And you know, when you're on the Amtrak, you never know who you're going to meet. And we met the nicest man, Greg Zirbel. We were on the California Zephyr, and he is the curator of the Truckee Railroad Museum, also the jail museum that's there. And he gave us a tour, and we were actually going to Glenwood Springs, which is where we went. And then we met him on the train. He inspired us so much that we changed our rail pass ticket when we were going home, and we went to Truckee.
And on that Truckee adventure, we learned about Donner's past. We learned about the old jail, my favorite bank robber, but
yeah, what was that? Babyface
Nelson,
I think. Yeah, it was amazing. He showed us so much about the jail and the history. There was a chair there from the Donner Pass family.
We touched it.
Yeah, I got to touch that chair. It's like what the history there is with that horrible event that took place. But if you get to go to Truckee, we suggest you go and see him. His museum was right there at the train station. And the train goes through there, I think, once a day from the California Zephyr. And we found some great food in town, too, didn't we?
We went to Wagon Trails. It was so delicious. The salad bar was to die for.
Yeah, and of course, I had the bacon cheeseburger, so it was great.
I also had the bacon cheeseburger.
But it was great. So I hope you get a chance to go and do that. You don't want to miss going to Truckee.
Hello everybody, my name is Greg Zirbel from the Museum of Truckee History in Truckee, California, along the Transcontinental Railroad. First started in 1863 with the very first cabin. Immediately after that, we're building the Transcontinental Railroad. Stop on by and visit the museum soon. And we will share you all kinds of different stories. From the Donner Party, to the indigenous peoples, to the Chinese, to the logging and lumber, to the ice harvest, to all the bars. You get off the train in Truckee, we got 26 saloons for you. You go out the back door of all these saloons, and those are all female boarding houses, all the way up until 1960 when the Winter Olympics came in. They decided we better move all this prostitution back over to Reno, Nevada. Oh, question?
How long have you been doing it? How long have you been learning about history?
I have been learning about history since I was just a baby, because I was living right on the immigrant trail. And from third grade, I was given horseback trail rides along the immigrant trail over Donner Pass. 1 hour, 2 hour, half day, all day horseback rides. And so I've now been in Truckee for more than 1/3 of the entire history of this town, because it's only 180 years old. And so we know some history. We have the longest and continuously running jail in California. We have the coldest recorded temperatures in California. We get more snow than anywhere else in the country in Truckee-Donner area. And we have more ski resorts than anywhere else around the country. So it's a great place to visit. Winter, summer, spring, and fall are all wonderful times to visit. And you can even take this train from Chicago to San Francisco, and you can get off in Truckee.
What are some of the craziest things that you've seen while working in the museum or just around the town?
Craziest things I've seen. Oh my God, we got so many extreme athletes here, right? We have more Olympic athletes living in Truckee than just about anywhere.
I would have never guessed that.
Yeah, right? Because we have such high altitudes, and so it's a great place to train. Got Squaw Valley, site of the 1960 Winter Olympics. We got Lake Tahoe, the second deepest lake in the country, just behind Crater Lake. It's 300 feet deeper.
What are some of the hidden gems in the town?
The hidden gems in the town are in our museum. Like I have a wonderful herb cabinet from the Chinese from the 1870s in there, and it's all labeled, every drawer with all the different herbs in it. I have a cast iron beer keg in our jail. It's like, try to find one of those. very hard to find, right? Those were confiscated during World War I, Prohibition, World War II. So this thing was hiding very well. Yeah, it was still known you could drink in Truckee during Prohibition because we were friends with the railroad and we knew when the inspectors were coming up. So we knew when to take all this stuff and roll it out the back door and hide it in the shed while the inspectors were there.
As far as volunteers go,
Yep.
how does that work?
As far as volunteers go, we are always recruiting volunteers because we got so much to share with everybody. And it's great. I say come down and volunteer in the museum because it's like a mini vacation every day. Because you meet people from all over the world in there. Right?
Well, thank you for talking with us.
You're
Really
welcome.
appreciate it.
Yeah. All right. See you in Truckee. We had 3 of those railroad roundhouses up there. The first 2, they were made of wood. We put wood burning steam locomotives inside. They don't last very long. So this third one was built in 1882, had 24 stalls in it to park locomotives with a turntable in the middle. And each one of them had to have a potbelly stove in next to it to keep them warm because they're so hard to start in the cold. And we have the coldest recorded temperatures in California here. 1940, it was 46 degrees below zero. So it gets pretty cold. You can make ice really fast. Today we have these Jordan spreaders, and the flangers are the 2 big snow removal during the winter. And then when they give up and can't push the snow out any further or anything, you got to bring in the rotary snowplow. And that rotary snowplow has a 12-foot blade on it, steam powered, and it'll throw that snow 150 feet away. Let's see, there's only one of these cab forwards left. They only built, I think, like 47. There's only one left, and it's down in the California State Railroad Museum in Old Town Sacramento. 30 plus trains a day roll through here. Amtrak, the California Zephyr, just one direction each day. And so that's some train history. Let's move over here to the Winter Carnival, right? So we built this little town right along with the railroad. Now all these merchants are figuring out that the winters are very long and quiet around here. There's not a whole lot of horses and wagons coming through town. And the only people going through town are on the train, and they're waving to us. We need to get these people off the train. C.F. McGlashan here, one of our smart guys, said, I got a good idea. I own the water spring here at the top of the hill that feeds town. Let's use what we get for free and make money off it. So he put up this pipe, made this big ice cone, put lights on it with this halogen lamp, stood back, watched people on the train got cut as they went by. let's see, let's do this. Since you're on the train, right? So we're at milepost 206. Right out here in the parking lot on this black fence here is milepost 206, is measured from the northeast corner of the San Francisco Ferry Building. This starts some of the steepest incline of the entire Transcontinental Railroad, getting up over the pass. And you get to the top and you go through the longest and highest tunnel on the Transcontinental Railroad. And when this railroad was built, the only snow removal equipment we had was one of those bunker snowplows, which was not built for our deep, heavy snows here, and it just kind of packs the snow into the side, and then they got to dig it out, and it derails, and so they ended up having to build 35 miles of snow sheds and tunnels to get up over the pass. Now these guys are coming out half dead from eating their smoke this whole time. And now it wasn't until 1885 that the rotary snowplow came into effect, and the trains are getting bigger, blowing more smoke, more hazardous smoke, and they're like, we gotta take the controls from here, move to here, drive this thing backwards, and now the smoke will be behind us. And so that was a Truckee invention, and it carried on all the way to today. In 1941, we had Ma Spinelli, the Duchess, the first woman ever executed in California when she got the gas chamber down in San Quentin for being a little mobster gangster leader of her own. Newspaper is 1952. The city of San Francisco passenger train was buried for 3 days.
Oh yeah, there it is. Wow. Wow. Good day. Were there survivors?
Yeah, they all survived.
Okay.
Except one guy died of a heart attack, but hundreds of people in there, and they all survived because they had just restocked the bar car.